say that our focus should not just be on how to prevent future occurrence, but to also investigate this deeply and find out what actually happened. I think it's very critical to profane solutions to averting future occurrence. It's quite unfortunate that some inmates could be said to have tied two officials of the NCS, and then one of them eventually died. And then they told us that they escaped through a tower when a state security advisor went to the facility with the fence. So there was no way a tower that is outside the fence could have aided their escape from the place. So we need a very thorough investigation. It is key. Yes, we've had a history of jailbreaks in the state, just like we've had it across the country, like the one we had in Kaba. I think there was a general consensus that we should have military formations and facilities around the custodial centers. That is what we have in Kaba now. And that's why you are not hearing about any jailbreak in Kaba, because the place is well protected. We need to protect the custodial centers. It is the responsibility of the system as a whole, not just the federal government, but the state government. And we've been working very closely with them. I'm very happy that the former image maker of the NCS said that Kogi is having the least number of inmates in their custodial centers. It also speaks to the fact that, are we putting the inmates at the appropriate category of custodial centers that they are supposed to be? I'm aware, I may not give all the details for security reasons, that some few weeks ago, some people had to be moved to where they should be, the facilities that can handle them. It is also critical that we look into that. You know, when you look at the whole criminology ecosystem, it is critical that we ensure that our custodial centers are safe for so many reasons. One, those who have been convicted by competent courts of jurisdiction should never have any illusion or impression that they could escape from the custodial centers. It will endanger the society as a whole. Secondly, when these people escape from the custodial centers, they become a menace to the society. They are very dangerous to the society. And Kogi is the society. And that's why we've taken very keen interest in this. When you say jailbreak, it might be a violent one. It might be a non-violent one. But the one that happened yesterday was not a violent jailbreak. And the stories are not just coming together. You cannot say people compromised the locks from inside. They came out, they went out through the tower. The tower was outside. We later found out that it was the goalpost they used for their recreational center that they broke and used it to climb the fence. So there is no way NCS can say that there are no internal collaborators. This is a clear case of internal compromise. And, we need to get to the root of it to be able to avert possible future occurrence. We don't pray that will happen again because just like we have been able to keep Kaba safe with the security architecture around the custodial center, we hope to be able to achieve the same thing at Kotun Karufi. And that's exactly what the Kogi State government is going to do. So we are joining forces with the NCS and all the security agencies to launch very deep investigations into what happened at Kotun Karufi yesterday, with a view to teaching a lot of people lessons that we must respect the fact that those who are made, those who have been, convicted should serve their terms and should be a center where we don't only punish the inmates, but we should also be able to reform them. We should be able to reform them. We should be able, that's why it's now a correctional service. We should be able to make them useful to the society when they leave the place. So, and I will also say that from the psychological point of view, every inmate, the main intention of any inmate in a custodial center is how to get out of the place. So we should be steps ahead of their thinking, reasoning, planning, strategies, and all of those things. We should be steps ahead. We cannot sit by and let it happen. Then we will now, be running helter-skelter. So we must have a holistic plan and put in place a mechanism that will make our custodial centers secure.
Femi, thank you very much. I'm sorry, Claire.